Erik ten Hag is often seen shaking his head in disapproval when a match is going against Manchester United, and he did so again in added time in the 2-2 draw with Tottenham. In the heavy defeats to Manchester City and Liverpool, the gesture was down to not sticking to the plan. In the loss to Newcastle, it was for a lack of desire. Against Tottenham it was for not putting in 100% effort, very much a cardinal sin under the Dutchman's watch. Speaking after the match, he said, "Some thought 90% was enough. We lost focus. That's why we gave balls away. We didn't do our jobs in positioning and you concede goals. You have to bring it every time, although I know they are not robots. It's a tough schedule, but it can't be. We can't accept. When you are playing for Man United and wearing the shirt, then you have to give it on every occasion, every game." Ten Hag has repeatedly reminded his players about the standards, so break them at your peril. Alejandro Garnacho, Cristiano Ronaldo and Marcus Rashford have all felt the consequences for falling below the bar. However, the situation United find themselves in means that for the most part, these players cannot be dropped entirely, with injuries thinning the ranks of the manager's squad. Ten Hag did not and would not name who he felt fell below the minimum requirements. Several players were notably poor in performance. The Reds boss says he is still pondering over what his defensive plans are against Aston Villa on Sunday, but in truth, his hands are pretty much tied. Lisandro Martinez is out for the season and Rafael Varane is not expected back for a number of weeks. Luke Shaw has been chosen to partner Victor Lindelof at centre-back in the last few matches, which tells its own story about the confidence placed in club captain Harry Maguire. The 30-year-old now has an injury and Ten Hag could not guarantee his fitness for the weekend when asked on Thursday. It means Shaw and Lindelof are destined to be paired again versus Villa. Wan-Bissaka was taken off against Tottenham, with Diogo Dalot switching back over to the right to make way for Tyrell Malaysia at left back. The Dutchman was less than assertive when he came on, making the substitution look ill-judged. Malaysia has been at fault for a number of goals this season, including against Ammonia and more recently Sevilla in the Europa League. He was cut open in the 6-3 loss to Manchester City. The 23-year-old still has time to grow, but he currently does not get in Ten Hag's best 11. However, United do not have their strongest lineup available, and so with Shaw having to come in more centrally, he could get more minutes in the coming week, even if from the bench. Fred confirmed United's best midfield three with a woeful showing when he came on. He completed just 17 of his 24 passes, meaning he let as many as 7 go astray in half an hour. Marcel Sabitzer is United's only other option, and with Scott McTominay still sidelined, Fred will get game time again soon. This is made likelier by the fact United have 3 games in 8 days. His legs may be called upon during that time. Anthony Martial didn't play great when he came on against Spurs, but he is always a safer bet than Wout Weghorst. However, his most poignant moment came when he was barged over the box amid penalty shouts which were waved away late on. It was a game of flip the coin as to whether he got up from the challenge given his injury problems this season. United's sparse striker options mean Martial is needed in some capacity, though. It's partly why Ten Hag is targeting those areas in the transfer window. It's also why those who Ten Hag felt didn't give their all will get another chance in the sun in the coming games.